Well, guys, as October is peering around the corner here, we got the Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece collection. This is an older box set I purchased some time ago from Costco, I believe, very long ago. This is on DVD, not on Blu-ray, but it's still a neat set because the box itself is this really nice maroon velvet and everything. Again, like I said, it's old, but you can see some of the paint and everything kind of weathering away. But it's a neat box set, and this one does have all of the ones that you kind of would remember. And I remember as a kid going to the rental stores and stuff and renting a lot of these on videotape with my father. Here you have all the four. There's four sets here, and each one, if you pull them out, they we'll go ahead and go through them here. Like this one here, you got Frenzy and Family Plot on this one, and then the bonus disc. The bonus disc is not bad at all. It does talk about a lot of cool stuff. The Making a Psycho bonus was really neat, and then the birds. But inside here, you can see. We'll go ahead and take the discs out so you can see each one has a bunch of these like artwork and stuff. It's kind of neat. You can see them all. We'll let you kind of see it there. My only gripe about this set is that each disc I wish had its own some sort of artwork itself, but they're all pretty much the standard, the black disc with the drawing of Hitchcock and just the name. So I kind of wish that they would have done a little bit more in that perspective. Here you have the next one coming up. This one's got Shadow of a Doubt, Saboteur, Rope, which is actually one of my favorite ones. I really like Rope because it was such a simple concept of it really did, and it always, in the whole time, there's this tension on it. And of course, Rear Window. Rear Window is fabulous. Again, each one, I guess, you have a little bit of bonus features. Saboteur, you have a closer look, storyboards, some stuff like that. So that's really neat that each one does have it. And I haven't looked at this set for some time. And of course, here again, you have all the discs laid out. And you have the artwork in the background. So that's pretty neat. Next one here, you have The Trouble with Harry, which is kind of an odd one. I've watched it a few times. It's just weird. And The Man Who Knew Too Much, Vertigo, and Psycho. This one's loaded. You got all those special features and everything. I liked watching this stuff about Psycho because getting to see that all the stuff that they did for it, the using the chocolate syrup and stuff for blood. And again, like I said, the only thing is I wish they would have done something with the discs and made them individual a little bit better. Because, I mean, they'd gone this far with the box and everything. And then here you got the pretty neat different artwork. And I guess they're like different posters and lobby cards and stuff from the film. Special features. What the... Yeah, see, like the special features for Psycho's on here, like the shower scene. They go into more depth on this stuff and all that. So that's pretty neat. And the last one in here, let's go ahead. This one's stuck a little bit. The Birds, Marnie, Torn Curtain. I really like Torn Curtain. And then it's got Paul Newman in it and Topaz. Of course, the Birds, a classic. You gotta kind of have to see the Birds. I remember chasing that down on VHS, trying to find it to watch it. Torn Curtain, really neat. There's a couple of really cool scenes in that movie that really, to me, stand out. Again, you have a lot of the special features. The one for the Birds, you have Tippi Hedren's screen test. The Birds is coming. Let's see, the original ending. I never actually saw that. I wonder what that's about. Maybe I did. Maybe I don't remember. again. Looks like this pops out. There's the artwork. A big stuffed bird that they probably just put in their face. Um, Marnie, I don't remember too much because I have watched it and it's kind of odd. It got Sean Connery in it, but you just when you're watching it, you just keep like because of the way he looks, I mean, just from the '60s, you're just like you're waiting for him to say Bond, James Bond. I guess, I mean, I'm sure that's why he has a great distaste for the role. All right, so the last thing in this set you get is this book, and the book is pretty neat. And usually, when you find these things used, a lot of times these books are missing, which is kind of a bummer. But it takes you through each one of the films, talks about it. Saboteur, Shadow of Doubt, Rope. I believe Rope was his first color movie, if I recall. In your Rear Window, Trouble with Harry. Again, that's a weird one. It was almost like a comedy. The Man Who Knew Too Much. Where to Go. Always liked the special effects in that. Of course, Psycho, The Birds, Marnie, Torn Curtain, Topaz Frenzy, The Necktie Murderer. So the book is pretty neat because it does take you through and talks about a lot of stuff. And I always thought it was kind of funny where, he felt like Psycho was too graphic, and so they, it was one of the reasons they shot it in black and white. The other reason being, I think it was money. But the Birds, yet, here, what was it? I guess a few years later, maybe things tamed down because The Birds has one of the most graphic sequences, I think, for its time. But anyway, there it is. That's the Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece box set with the nice velvet and everything. So if you see these, they're not bad to pick up. Obviously, if you're not one of those, it's not on Blu-ray or anything like that, which I don't really care. I kind of like the graininess of some of the films because it's just how it was intended. It's just how I remember watching them. So I don't mind it so much. But it's a neat box set. So if you see it around and it's not too expensive, it's worth picking up. But that's what's in it. That's usually something to look for if that's missing. So like, share, and subscribe. I'm Bat Jack JW, and we'll see you next time.